Warning, before this episode begins, this episode will contain violence, language, and other things. Views what's a device. Also, in case there's something happen, if the volume is not working in somehow, some way, then please turn down your sound on YouTube just to make sure we're all good to go. Or else you might have a problems, and we don't want to have problems. We want to have good things, not have bad things. Anyways, without further ado, start the show. Hey everybody, my name is JXJ. Welcome back to another episode of JXJ OpeningBOX. Also everybody, I'm wishing you guys a happy Thanksgiving from us from JXJ channel. Anyways, today we have another episode. Now I know you guys have been thinking, wait, we're posting this early on Thanksgiving? Well, kind of. I want to do this early before Thanksgiving starts, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. And then I will post a part 2 on Black Friday. Sorry about that. I will post a part 1 and part 2 this week, maybe, if there's a chance. But, yeah, we're going to be doing something a little bit more fun for this one. And there's the reason why we're doing it part 1 and part 2. And maybe part 3, maybe. And I'm about to show you. You see this? Yep. You saw the title card. On today's episode of JXJ OpeningBOX, we're doing the first ever Disney home videos and home entertainment collections. Plus, we're doing Disney DVD and video games as a bonus. But there's more to it. We're going to feature such as touchstone pictures and many more things from Disney's partnered with this. Oh, and there's actually one more thing, a DVD that I have. But sadly enough, I don't have much time, but I might get it pretty soon during the next part 2 episodes. So stick around. Okay? Alright, and also, before that, we kick off with new episodes of JXJ OpeningBOX episode 6. Let me explain about the episode 5. Last episode of episode 5, we made a little bit oopsies in episode 5, and you know what I'm talking about. The Dragon Ball Super, the complete series, the new one. I got excited, and then after I was done, I watched the full series. Yeah, I'm not joking. I watched the all series, but I don't have much time. I want to wait until we get closer to that, but I'm going to be finishing Dragon Ball Super pretty soon in the meantime. But in the meantime, folks, we are going to be doing another episode, unboxing episode, so it's going to be the longest. And this is the good reason why we're doing separate, because it's going to be the longest. Anyways, so yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot that part about the scene for Dragon Ball Super. So basically, I made a little oopsies that somehow, during I showed the scenes from the upside down, like the flip thing, that I actually forgot to do that, so that was my fault. So I'm checking out, make sure everything's right, and I hope it gets right. After this, we will be ready pretty soon. I do want to apologize to the fans about this one, but luckily enough, you guys saw this one. Now, this is going to be the longest, and it's going to be the longest. So, without further ado, let's begin with this episode. Let's begin. So, cue the next scene. Alright guys, we are officially all set. We set the little stations. Is there anything? No? This is silver spot. Oh, that one, yeah, I really had to give me a minute. Yeah, I forgot to, sorry about that. That's just that's the only way to make sure to make it perfect, but, alright then, let's get the show on the road. It is gonna be kind of a while, so it will be perfect for this one. And, yeah, so anyways, let's get started. We got so many home videos, it's gonna be a little bit a while. We're gonna start to finish, so, yeah, this could take a while. So, and because this is so many home videos, I'm gonna have to take it slowly from the start. So guys, you're gonna have to be patient for now. Hold them. But, yeah, we'll start doing some nice. And, yeah, this is gonna be one. So, how about we start off with this one for now, and then move on to the second one. And that's why I got the stuff right here. Okay, this is gonna be a little tight. There's buttons here. Come on, give me a minute. Whew. Alright. Give me kind of a minute. This home video is really tight. A little bit tight spot, but it will be worth it. And some of them might get confusing, so yeah. Anyways, let's just get the show on the road. First things first, it's Disney's Mighty Ducks 2. Looks kind of perfect. Featuring a Elias Rule. It contains the story of the Mighty Ducks. Now, I never heard Mighty Ducks, but after I watched the third one, oh my god, I love that. I watched it since the pandemic, and yeah, Mighty Ducks 2. And I know you guys thinking, well, it looks like it's a little dirty. Well, I had to get stickers on because we went to the store. Yeah, it's basically oh, and get this, people. Mighty Ducks 1 and 2 and 3 take place in Minneapolis. That's why this was amazing. But somehow the third sequel was from Minneapolis. And you know why? Because after I watched Nickelodeon, when I know this familiar ride, this was from the Planet Snoopy thing at Mall America, which means it took place before that. I'm glad. So yeah. Nice. I know you can't see. Plus, there's a sticker right here. It says Walt Disney Home Video. By the way, it was not me. I don't know who put. I don't know how many stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stars. But I decided to keep it B because it looks like cookies. Anyways, let's move on. This next one I got is. It's a third sequel, and I think you guys may know from it. It's Disney's Belle's Magical World. I never watched this one before. I watched part 1, part 2. Part 1 is good. And since this is the 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast, this was a good time to show you this one. Basically, the reasons why, because I heard the wonderful Disney's going to be doing a special Beauty and the Beast, half animation, half live action, premiere starting December 15 at 6/5 Central on ABC or 8 to 10. I don't know, but I can't wait to watch, including the Home Alone. And finally, I'm glad that ABC's finally doing something right this time. Classic movies. Yep. So yeah. Anyways, this takes place after the third movie, first and the second one. This is Belle's Magical World, and this one, basically, I guess he wants to have a celebration with the tea person. It's her birthday. I don't know. I'm surprised, but yeah. Looks kind of nice. Yeah. Alright. Moving on. This next one is a live action movie, and this was a great time to start a little early Christmas. So I decided, hey, I will be home for Christmas. Now, I never heard this before, but this will be a great time to start watching holiday movies pretty soon, because I will be watching a marathon holiday movies before Christmas, and this is actually a great choice to pick. So, this is the one movie. So in this movie, I heard kind of as well, he's having a marathon race. It's kind of like a marathon race, and he wants to have a truly Christmas with her girlfriend. I think that's what this is about in this movie, and that's why he's doing a running marathon, and this is the longest thing that we're going to have to see. I'm going to watch it and see what happens, but let me see. It says, somewhere between LA and New York, Jay found true meaning Christmas. So yeah, that's why I figured out what that means, running marathon. It's always from New York. Yeah. But it's a long way. Huh. Yeah. But it says, in the spirits of the season, Disney presents hilarious comedy adventure will celebrate for Eon and all of us. Jake Wallace as Jonathan Tyrese Thomason. Oh, that's also the same thing from my name. Oh, I don't know. That's confusing. Yeah, I don't. Not the same thing. Oh, the following movies rated G. Oh yeah, I forgot these two Hollywood movies. So let's see. Money Ducks 2 rated in A. Silly second read, he said. And this one's about 1 hour and 7 minutes. And this is the same thing. 70-minute special. A new feature lively. And it's also Disney's 30 anime classic. It's another Disney classic feature film. Oh yeah, hold on. That was Magical World 3 Magical Storybook Adventures. Which means include 3 episodes, kind of. And then I guess that's why they decided to release the series on Magical World DVD on the Disney Channel. Maybe that's why this was a B-release the anime series. And you know, I really wish they should do that, but oh well. I Will Be Home for Christmas. It's a trap entire family will enter taking all year long. And yeah, I agree. This one's about 6 minutes, so yeah. This is actually really good. And look at this. Looks kind of perfect. The home video looks kind of good. I like it. Yeah. And it's Jonathan Tyrese Thomason. Surprised, that's actually one thing. The next one I got is another live action, and they are the same thing from the movie. I actually got the third one that I will show you guys later. I got Walt Disney Pictures presents Homeworld Ball 2, Lots in San Diego French. Totally, and it says American Amber Radio Network say totally answer a family winter. So it's a winter holiday, so I better watch that also on my Christmases. And also, I will be, and coming soon to the channel, I will be doing the first ever JXJ OpeningBOX holiday collection download features. Again, same thing we played, but this time some new things. Okay, anyways, oh, well guess what guys, I found another one. Another, Canada. I didn't know there's a Canada video. Huh. Anyways, following movies rated G. It says Nothing Short and Outstanding. San Diego there. And this one's oh, okay, it's a classic. And it's about 8-9 minutes. Alright. The following movies rated G. Now, this is actually from Canada. I'm not surprised. This is Canada stuff. Yeah. Nice picture. Next one I got is Disney's The Jungle Book. No, not the animated movie. No, this is a different, starring Riles Keynotes as the Jungle Book Ray's Bill. This is ABC's best visual hit show, Good Morning America, and it's a Roding Family Adventures. Oh. So this is based on there, but a little bit of mix. Huh. So yeah, so basically this is the Jungle Book, a live-action Jungle Book, that is the same thing with the little mix-up, and I don't understand how it's possible that they actually decide to do a... I think they decided to replay again one more time with the Jungle Book 2016, maybe that's why. I'm actually shocked. Also, the following movies are rated PG, and it's about 1 hour and 11 minutes, so it's about time down. And, yeah. But the Jungle Book's kind of nice, I'm glad it was kind of nice. Yeah. So I can't wait. Alright, this next one is actually my favorite movie. This was based on the animation movie of all time, and this is the first feature film inspired by Disney's all-time Goofy. Now, I will show you, I do have another Goofy thing, but we'll show you guys later on, pretty soon. Alright, this is Walt Disney Pictures presents a Goofy movie. And this was in theaters for the first time. No, I'm not joking. This was the first time that Mickey Mouse was in the first full-length feature after this one, the last one. The last cartoon special in 1995 was a little bit awkward for people for ages. Yeah, during that I checked, and no wonder why that Disney banned one cartoon called the Mickey's Frankenthing, whatever it is. I actually did watch it one time in this new anime classic show, and I gotta say, I am disappointed. Well, I'm not disappointed, I'm good. You know what? I'll take that back. The animation show was actually good. But there is one problem here. That is mature audience. So that show was a little PG a little bit. And that was a little bit problem. So maybe that's why they don't want to add a little anime show. I was trying to get it, but somehow they don't have that. So I guess they decided to release home videos and keep it in their Disney vault. Maybe someday in the future they might bring back to do that because Disney Channel was releasing a band Tim Burton's brand new Halloween special, and maybe Disney could do the same thing in the future. I don't know. Alright, let's open this up. Oh, hold on. I gotta know. It says to Julia from your Goofy Fantastic Journey. Okay, so basically this is from Julia. I don't know what piece. So basically I got another one, and somebody actually decided to do this. So basically I found a discount. I guess they decided to do this, but it's from To Julia from your Goofy Fantastic I don't know what the actual heck was that mean about. It's not me this time. Don't think about in the comments saying that's not me. I don't know what. Sometimes they are weird because I think they just decide not to do home videos anymore. Now basically, this takes place in 1995, and this was a first Walt Disney Classics. So basically, they decided to do this again like the old days. So in 1995, after Disney would decide to, they decided to do one last chance to figure out this is the classic feature prestige movie. And get this, they did. For the first time ever, they decided to do this again with this. And I'm glad that Disney did something right for once, but this was the last time they decided to do this after they finally decided to change things up. That's when you saw this was the last time. So I'm glad that Disney's finally doing this. Now the next one I got is Disney's all-time animated third sequel, and it's Disney's The Best Final Chapter, Disney's Aladdin and the King of Thieves, featuring the return of Robin Williams. And by the way, in the Return of Jafar, the voice actor was a little different. This was a plot of the season. And after season finale, Disney decided how about we wrap up with the one last time with Disney's The Final Chapter of the arc ending. And this was the truth, what happened to Aladdin's father. And this is actually the good thing we found out, the reveal of this character. I'm glad I finally got it, but this is actually one thing I've been waiting for. I watched the first and second, and I saw there's a third one. I've been waiting for this long coming to get this, so I decided to get this. I watch it. It was weird at the end. The movie was great. I love it. I'm sad they actually decided to discontinue. And I'm sad they never air on Disney Plus also, so yeah, that actually sucks. But in this third movie, Aladdin and Jasmine are finally getting married in this final episode, and the King of Thieves decide crashing the party, and then they found something really interesting. The power of the arm. And you know I'm talking about the golden thing. Now, if you didn't notice, they did replay again back in 2004 after the special edition. And your boy, I will think about getting a special edition. But for now, I'm not going to do that. But I'm sad they didn't do any more there. Plus, I was wondering myself if they could finally do a series, but somehow they didn't do this. Anyways, folks, it's time for another case. Now, don't you get mad at me in the comments, getting confused. But this is the Lion King 1.5, and basically, guys, I have something to tell you. This is not part of the Disney's home entertainment. You guys thinking, why is it on Walt Disney's Home Entertainment, not the home video? Well, I did check. Basically, this is actually the Lion King 2 Sinless Prime. See? 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 Yeah, no shit. See? Yeah, I told you. So basically, I'm just gonna put this here. Skip that. Anyways, so yeah, this is the Lion King 2 Sinless Prime. It takes place after the first one, and because they wanted so much, they decided they want to release on DVD. They want to release in these again for the Lion King 2, but they decided not to. And then in the third sequel, the final chapter, this was actually the Lion King 1.5. That this was actually the origin, how they met Timon and Pumbaa, and this was exclusive version of Never Will See the Lion King. So they added more scenes to make sure it looked perfect. But there's one thing I was kind of surprised of myself of the Lion King. But back in 2014, Disney Channel released a brand new anime series called the Lion King series, but this was called a Disney Juniors series called The Lion King. So I checked a new first Disney Channel's Another Original movie, and I actually like it. Then I heard the Lion King series is the only one. So that's why I want to watch the origin story. How did the Lion King all start? And then after I watch it, bam, I was shocked. It takes place. So it makes sense now. This is take place before, after the Lion King 1, and it takes place after in season 2 when the Lion Guards travel places. The Lion King had a kid, and that takes place. This takes place after the season 2 begins. So that makes sense now. I was so surprised myself. So yeah, Lion King 2, and then after this, they actually tell us more story after the Lion King 2. So I'm glad that Disney actually decided to tell us more details about the Lion King. And then that was the epic illusion of the Lion King saga. Anyways, this next one I got is a brand new animated movie, and this is based on the best motion picture of all time, Pocahontas movie. So this is Pocahontas 2, Journey to New World. It was actually the final chapter of the movie. I was sad they didn't make a third sequel, so why? But it says for the second movie, says, this fun-filled adventure is added with new chapters to Disney classic stories. So basically, it continues and takes place, but because of this, I'll swing out. So in this one, they decide to go back to the island again to explain her to come to the new village, and she decided to do it for the first time. Until this wacky thing feeling came back, and this was a big chaos. So, and yeah, I did decide they were watching it, and then after I saw it was not great news. I'm gonna say for once, the animation was weird, so that's why I decided not to watch it. But I did decide to watch it on Disney Plus just to think about it. And then after I decided to watch it, I've been thinking, okay, maybe it's fine. So, yeah, I did see the opening thing, and I'm shocked that, that he's still alive somehow. Yeah. Also include the ABC preview for the Wonderful Disney. And speaking of Wonderful World of Disney, I got this. For the first time ever on my channel, I got the first ever Wonderful Disney's first home video. I'm not choking people. No. This is not a joke. I'm actually serious. It's the Wonderful Disney's original movie that begins in 1997. Now, I'm going to explain the story. In 1997, if you guys heard, then great, because you've been history on YouTube, but if you guys don't know, then I'll just tell you. In 1997, Disney decided to make a straight new ABC, aka Disney had an idea that they want to bring back something. So they want to do that, but they want to do more than that. So since ABC brought back Disney's One Side More comes to ABC, they thought they could do the same thing. So for the first time ever on television, they brought back with the Wonderful Disney's best host, Michael Keeper, and they start off with the first original origin. AKA they decided to reboot Cinderella, but this time with this. And then the same thing with Sneakerella. I actually watched this on ABC. I never heard about that. I decided to just wait until I would be the judge that. So I watched the premiere of Wonderful Disney. I was going to watch this, but I heard ABC is having a 25th anniversary of this one. I actually don't remember the anniversary, yes, but to celebrate, I decided to watch it on the Wonderful Disney's first original movie, and it was actually amazing. I love it. Anyways, it features the cast of the best thing include Barry, Johnson, Alistair, Whoopi Golden. That's actually the best character. Gracie Henson and Bandy Ventura. And I don't know. I'm sorry, people. I got confused places. Wonderful Disney and Winona presents Raymond Hampton's Cinderella. So this is basically this. Now you know, thinking, why is this saying Disney? Yeah. Also, guys, this is the first time that Disney started preparing a plan here, but he's been starting a live-action series, such as the Halloween Town live-action movie trilogy. That was the best one. Sadly, they discontinued, and that's a Raymond, and that's a Walt. Anyways, this is the first time airing this, and I don't have seats, so I'm gonna make it a little bit close. That way you guys can see the camera. I'm really sorry, I promise. I only have this spot to use, so maybe future will be better. Anyways, it says a spectacular new brilliant premise from Cinderella. So this is the first Disney presentation, and they air on ABC. And because this was the most amazing movie, they really want our home video. So for the first time ever, Disney hooked up a little special home video first called The Wonderful Walt Disney's First Home Video Collection. And then ever since people want more of them, they've been releasing more home videos for The Wonderful Disney for the first time. I didn't collect any Disney stuff such as Disney Channel home videos and The Wonderful Disney, but in the future I might do this as planned here, because I've been starting to collect more Disney videos, so I've been searching everywhere. But yeah, I love this one. This was my favorite movie. I actually cried with this one. Basically, they did. I'm gonna say this art looks kind of damn cool. I'm actually glad they actually did a good job with the art of the Wonderful Walt Disney, including the logo bound right here. It says part of the Wonderful Disney. I tried to figure out it could be a sticker, but no, I checked. It's not a sticker. It's actually printed. So I'm glad with this one. Yeah, best movie. Anyways, this next one, guys, Disney's 2 live actions, and it's the 1999 home videos. So first, I'll show you 2 things. I got my favorite margin and my favorite, and I mean my favorite movie of all time for a music video, Inspector Gadget. Oh, this movie was so damn cool. I love that movie. And man, that movie was so damn cool. I love it. No wonder why this sequel was so disappointing. This movie was so amazing. No wonder why this was amazing. But yeah, so first out, we will start with my favorite mansion, and then this, and then we'll focus on Tarzan and Chains. Before we do this, we're gonna save Tarzan and Chains for later on, because I want to focus on the 2000s first. So we need to continue the 19th centuries. So this is good timing, but in fact, I want to when we get to the 1999. So we'll save this for last for these 2 later, and then we'll move on to the new ones. Okay guys, just be patient until then. Anyways, let's just move on with this next one. The next one I got is Disney's Cool Runners. I never heard that, but I heard this is actually Outstanding and Funny at 10, America's Movies Classics, Rocky on Ice. This is the first time on ABC they actually said that. And yeah, I never heard that before, so this is the first time I will be doing that. And thank goodness this is the good idea to watch, because this month, during the month of December, I will be watching a movie marathon during my break time. I need a break from school and everything, because it's been driving me insane. But good enough, when winter comes, you know what happens. Winter break and Christmas comes. I can't wait for next month. I need a break from all this, because having here. And once you see my first feature film, and yes, coming soon, it will be my first feature film movie. I didn't set up yet, but it isn't. It's in the production. It'll soon be there. Anyways, back to this. So basically, I never heard this, but I heard this movie's about 2 racers thing. About it's up to this, and I start heartwarming and very funny. Now, basically, this is actually the same Walt Disney's home video, and yeah, I'm not joking. Same thing from the Hocus Pocus home video. And I can't find my Hocus Pocus home video. I'm gonna have to search online and see if we have it. Actually, it says, reconnect to this hit Funny and Friends. Walt Disney Pictures presents. So basically, somehow they decided to try something new called just the word and that's it. And then all of a sudden they was disappointed, so they decided to go to school classes. So yeah, I'm kind of agreed. I was disappointed, but hey, I'm gonna watch it pretty soon. So yeah. This next one I'm gonna be. You may have heard this before. It's a Disney Channel's original movie, and this is actually Disney's original movie, Blank Check. Now, if you didn't know this, I never heard Blank Check, but I did watch 2 Blank Check videos on SML. Blank Check's Black Yoshi thing, and the Blank Check Shuffy thing, and this was that parody from SML. Basically, Black Yoshi draw $1 million, just like the Juffy did, and then they worked out exactly, first off, after Mario got arrested 2 times during that, so it's the same thing. So I'm surprised myself that he did the same thing. Anyways, Blank Check, I did hear about this and I did never see it, but I did see a trailer. Yo boy, I am gonna say I'm not sure this looks kinda okay, but I'm gonna watch and see. That's my next part. I was gonna do a movie marathon and it says Blank Check. Quit thinking learning about $1 million. Now activate. Ooh. Oh, and it says if you love Home Alone, you love Blank Check. Movie a minute. Huh. So basically this is the same thing from Home Alone, but Blank Check. Huh. That makes sense. It will make you laugh out loud. We'll see about that. I'll be the judge when I see that movie. But I can't wait to see Blank Check, because I do want to know how it did all start with this shenanigans about the parodies of the based on the movie. So that makes sense. And yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention a lot of things from this movie. I actually forgot. That was my fault. For this one, I'm gonna have to read quickly before that. The Goofy movie was about 78 minutes. This one was about 98 minutes. Wonderful Disney's original movie, Cinderella, was about 80 minutes. Actually made extra long. This one's about 72 minutes, and this was from the soundtrack. And the Not the Lion King 1.5. I'll just skip that. This one's about 75 minutes for the Lion King 2 Swimmers Pride. And yeah, the third one, I'm not gonna get that because basically I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. No. And this last one is Enterinment. I do love that movie. That movie was good. I had to watch it over again a couple times. But the Hocus Pocus home video was a million times. I can't help myself. Anyways, yeah, Blank Check, huh? You may know this, then comment down below where's your favorite Disney movies. Blank Check, huh? That is one thing I never do. Oh yeah, and one more thing before I tell you guys, I show you. One more thing. Please do not act based on the movie, and do not act SML. Just do not do that. If you see the Blank Check thing, just call the bank and explain what's going on here. They'll return it. And if you decide to write down the same check, just write down the same thing. Just don't go overboard like these movies. Well, like the Black Yoshi check. And if you decide to do this, you guys are going to be screwed. So just give you guys a sense of learning and thoughts. Anyways, basically they're back on again. They decide to do the same thing. Just look up, and it says, "Remind this Kame hit the fence." I don't know what that means again, but I'm going to ignore that. But yep, they're back out again. They have the same thing, but yeah, I feel like they actually decided to bring it back. So yeah, I'll just give you guys a chance to do it. So that's kind of nice, actually. Yeah. All right, let's move on to this one, and that is all for this whole video for this one. So I'm gonna put this one back. We'll move on to part 2, and this one is going to be a little bit crazier. I hope it doesn't. Alright guys, we're going to move on to this one, and then we will do the 2000s. Give me a minute guys. Alright guys, and then we will move on to these other ones. We got more to come. Sorry guys, it's taking a while. Oh! Come on. Oh. Whew! That is the big home videos, man! Oh my goodness! Guys, if you don't see this, I'm just gonna show you a little bit quick. You see this? That is a huge home video. I'm not joking. Ooh, look at this. You can just see me at the top. Feels like this is the biggest home videos we ever gotten. And I am more than enough surprised myself. This is the biggest. Like, look. When you guys sit down, you guys can't see me. This is the biggest thing we ever got. I never collect more home videos my entire life. Look, the back there has more home videos. I'm actually even overboard. Wow. Oh wow, I'm really surprised. Alright guys, let me just move on. Alright, we will be continuing this. I do want to apologize. Whoa, okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be a little bit trickier too. Come in. Alright then. Alright, let's get started. This next one is Disney's Mighty Ducks 3, and it takes place after the final chapter. And then this third one, sad news, is the actor, the guy, the person, legendary staff, the actor, has decided to no longer play Mighty Ducks. And then after he came back, from a little bit left to train him kid, because basically he was depressed from what's been happening about the Mighty Ducks. Basically, this is the reason why. If you see this guy, he's the new actor Mighty Ducks character. And, Mighty Ducks character. And guys, if you guys didn't know, that's why I told you it takes place in Minneapolis. Yes. This takes place in Minneapolis. I can't believe Disney filmed Minneapolis. I didn't think about it. I checked, that sounds familiar. I checked the rides. That looks like from the rides. That means it's from Minneapolis. I was so impressed that Mighty Ducks came to Minneapolis. No wonder why this movie was so good. Anyways, it says, follow away the best Mighty Ducks. Radio and CBS Radio. Well, and what? Hollywood Repost says, the packaging with actions, stick back, hijinks, and all the greatest stuff of the movies. And I gotta agree, this is the same thing. Now, this is the final chapter, and sad news is, Mighty Ducks was the end of the Mighty Ducks movie. Until, in 1995, Disney decided to release the Mighty Ducks as the anime movie. Then, in 2021, last year, Disney Plus released a brand new series called Mighty Ducks Game Changers. It was the return actor from the movie and the return cast from the Mighty Ducks movie. And I'm glad I actually watched the series. But, yeah, so, I'm glad the Mighty Ducks did success. Yeah, I'll just move out of the way again. Forgot to do that again. But I'm glad the Mighty Ducks was officially success. And it looks like the camera is loosely coming to the end, so I'm gonna have to take it back basically. Okay, and by the way, just ignore this sticker. I tried to take it off and be sure to be careful, but I'm just saying, I'm just kidding. But it looks kinda not bad. The logo was kinda amazing. But the logo of this one, I'm very glad they actually decided to do this. Yep. Anyways, this next one I got is another Walt Disney Pictures. And this is actually one of them. And let me check. Oh, we got two. We got a couple more things from Disney. I think it's like this. Yeah, okay. Basically, if you guys didn't know this, I'm about to show you. This is Disney's Parents Trap, the best movie of all time, and they actually do this again for part 2. Now basically, if you saw this title top there, something's different. I know you can't see, but I will show you guys later. So yeah, Parents Trap. Basically, they're getting tired of this, so they'll just switch places, blah blah blah. And yes, I actually watch it, it's okay. I just see it on TV. And it features Maniac action I don't know what her name is, but they are featured from May Kay and Ashley. Okay, that's the name. They're featured there, and it says the best family film in years. They listen in KHOUT TV Island, and they are kind of like based on the classic hit movie Parent Trap. I'm not joking. They just rebooted the Parent Trap movie instead back in something. So yeah. Yeah, and if you see a little spot closer right here, this is Walt Disney Home Video. Yes, you're thinking, but look at a little closer. It's red, which means they used it for one last time, and I'm glad they actually decided to use it. But sadly, this was the final chapter of Disney's red color before it's done. And look what we have here. More Titans. What a surprise. So we got Disney's adventure books, no surprise. So yep, and yeah, I checked. So basically, I'm actually glad they actually did. I'm surprised myself. So yeah, Parent Trap, basically, and this one's about 1 hour 28 minutes. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, I forgot to check my ducks back. Oh yeah, and this is the final chapter of Disney. So after we get there, we move on to the 1999. That's why this is that's why I said that. Is the reason. And including, I'm gonna have to take this off and put 2000. So all parts. There. Now we're perfect. Oh, that's got a little more timber. Okay, sorry people. That was confusing. Yeah, that's the reason why I said there's gonna be some marks of timber. Anyways, I'm gonna put this one back and the same thing. Hold on. Sorry. Alright. Alright, we're good. No, that doesn't convert. But the next one I got is Disney's animated movie that I kind of heard. It's kind of funny. It's called Disney's A King Arthur Counts. I don't know what the actual heck does that mean. But I heard this one. And it says, a magical taste of the boy who fall back in time to become a hero. And yeah, this is not a joke. He went back in time in decades. That's freaking insane. Oh yeah, there's some stickers. And it says, the mall scene for the Wool family, Buffalo News. Now you can know Disney Marvelous Mrs. of Marvelous Mrs. that will have her the whole family cheering. Makes sense. Alright, so yeah. Feels like the King Arthur storyboard. Yeah, this feels like another Disney's fairy tales like that. So yep. This one. Anyways, it's about the Fallen Movies PG, and it's about 9 minutes. So with the purchase, okay. The next one I got is my favorite of all time, and it's not the anime movie that you guys made familiar. No, they actually made a live-action one and remade just like from the base on the 100, starring Angelo Closer as Disney's 101 Dalmatians. This was the first live-action movie, and I did have it on one, but it's at color, and it features the Gray's ochre. And it actually says, let me just read before that. 101 is on strike of 10 blows of 1,000 centis. To me, they're on the road. You know, I'm actually like this movie, but my most favorite movie of all time is the third sequel, 100 Dalmatians live action. It's a spin-off film of Cruella. I know I'm not a big fan of Cruella film, but the actor he was voiced by Cruella was a damn badass in this movie. I love that movie. That was actually the most awesome movie I ever heard, and I heard this was a plot twist. Because I laughed so hard, I said, that makes sense now. And you all agree, comments, that you all agree this movie was so good for this one. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice confusion, this is actually another booklet. Some of them has there, but some of them I put in there, so yeah. So I'm just giving you guys heads up. Got this one. Says price there. I don't know what that means, but that's curious. You can see up to $20 to this on auto travel smart. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just look inside. Oh yeah, we got Disney's booklet. We got coupons. Yay, coupons. Oh, look at Mickey Mouse. Yeah, 101 Dalmatian. And look inside to Disney. And yeah, this is the Walt Disney Video Grave. So it's a shopping book thing. So let's just take a look. Same thing you can collect. I got that sticker thing last time. That's why I showed you. That makes sense now. Now, I actually did watch this one to give you guys heads up, but it was actually good. And when I got a little bit older, I thought, okay, this movie was okay. Mary Poppins, this is the reason why I love Mary Poppins. I don't care what people say. If they don't like Mary Poppins, then you can just get the heck off of my channel. Fun Fest 3 was actually a good animation movie, and good thing they tell us behind the scenes. And it says Disney's 9 animated masterpieces is finally coming to video in 1997. Video Matt Bracelets restore a fully shiny Lost Interest 50th Anniversary Limited Edition fully store Fun Fest 3. So yeah, and last one is Disney's Sleep Beauty, and I do have that. So yeah, and then we got Disney sing-along songs. Speaking of which, I do have some of them from Disney sing-along songs, so just give you guys a heads up, we got more to come, so I'm just gonna put this one back, and I know there's a lot of coupons, but I decided to get this because it's kind of a good idea that I got 101 Dalmatian, and you know I do like that. Alright, before we continue checking more Disney, this one, let's just take a look. Okay, not bad. Just want to give you guys this. Just want to show you guys before we move on. Alright then, now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move on to the final 1990s. This was the final 1990s and the final chapter of the 1900 centuries. So they moved to the 2000 centuries. So the 2 videos I will show you guys will be my favorite Margin, and my best movie of all time, damn movie of all time, my favorite, Inspector Gadget. Now let's get the show on the road. The first thing I got is this first thing we start off is 1999, Disney's My Favorite Martian, starring Jeff, Noah, and Christopher Lowe. Now, I did hear this. I never heard that. That's Christopher Lowe's name? Christopher Lowe, yeah. It features My Favorite Martian. Martian is landing and going. Martian has landing, goes the neighborhood. I don't know. That was confusing. And the under radio setting says is out of this world. And I actually know what I'm talking about. Now I remember, that's the guy. He's from Back to the Future character. Oh, it makes sense now. Now it makes sense why he picked him to become scientist. I kind of like it. That's a good choice. I wonder why this was a good movie. And I wonder if it made a second sequel. Anyways, yeah, he was actually a great actor. He forgot to put this. Disney's My Favorite Martian Man keep kids and parents entertainment over and over again as fast they pick up in action non-stop laughs. Oh, that makes sense now. And yeah, somehow this is a little different somehow. The Disney video made it a little small. Oh, yeah, it's so cute. Anyways, yeah, I'll be watching this, because since this is from the Back to the Future character, Chris Lord, then sign me the heck up. I'll watch this one. Yeah, so, My Favorite Martian. I can't wait to see this movie when I watch it. I did hear about this one, and I want to watch this. Alright, the next one you saw, it's Disney Inspector Gadget, and we're going to move a little bit more to the camera. I'm just going to push this one. Yep, Inspector Gadget. This was actually the first time that Disney bought Inspector Gadget. If you guys didn't notice, Disney made a straight deal with D to release the Inspector Gadget in 1999 on video, but it takes place in 1998. Sorry. Anyways, the Inspector Gadget said a greatest feature ever and simple, starring Matt Wu and Robert Williams, and it says, "Go Gadget for a fun entire family." Give me a minute. Alright, sorry. Where were we? Oh yeah, what time is it? Okay. Alright, so basically, this was my favorite movie. I heard this one. This is the origin story. Now, how did Inspector Gadget all start? I didn't know that they decided to do origin story. Basically, there's something to tell you guys that they never make origin stories in the Inspector Gadget the animated series. Until now, they decided to do this now. I'm glad that Disney was okay to do Inspector Gadget origin story. So yeah, but this time, this was not the same thing. This was show about reveal how the claw thing, so I'm glad that Disney did something right. And this is the reason why I love this, because it includes not only the origin story Inspector Gadget, but a hot, cool music video. Only that you need anything. Yeah, but this was actually the coolest and damn logo I ever see. And I'm glad Disney did a final job for finishing, wrapping up before the year 2000 wraps up. I'm glad. But it is sad to say this is the last time, this was the last live action before 2000 starts more live actions. They don't want to do any more live actions yet until they're ready to do that, because that could cause some problems here. So this was the last time we saw live action until there are more live actions they brought back to come for Disney shows. So yeah. Yeah, Inspector Gadget, and includes special bonus features that I actually forgot. There's gonna be some bonus features that now I'm gonna start talking about, because in the 2000s they had tons of special bonus features. No, I'm not joking. They have tons of special bonus features. Let's go. Okay. So, all right. This No, there's not bonus features. Oh, anyways, this bonus features include a ABC Polo commercial from this one. That's from the beginning previews. And include bonus features that include a sneak preview from Inspector Gadget and hot music video. Now, somehow, I do have some sad news that I'm actually disappointed for Disney they didn't do. During the Join Us After the Feature thing, they actually forgot to add the logo to it, so whoopsie for Disney, so I guess they screwed up. But the movie was good. They did do It's Coming Soon on DVD, And also, in the year 1999, after this, they released this first Inspector Gadget Greatest Gadget. This was actually also the final home video. Since then, they decided to make study with Dig and Disney to partner together first time since actually they aired Alvin and the Chipmunks. So that makes kind of sense now. Anyways, the last final chapter is actually this special anniversary edition, and it's the weirdest part that I didn't like. The current scenes, kind of. But it's actually a good movie. Disney's Pinocchio. It's actually another Walt Disney Classics, and this was also the final masterpiece. In 1999 and 2000s. In 1999 they had that. Then in 2000s they had the Pinocchio thing. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, in 1999 Disney decided to wrap up the million, they kick out the million countdown before that, so they decided to release the final collection of Pinocchio, and for the first time ever, because the Walt Disney Golden Classics was taking over, this was the first beer. This was a special 60th anniversary, include this one. But I do glad that Disney is finally doing something different. So, yeah. Also, if you guys didn't notice, this is going to start changing pretty soon in the year 2000s, and a little early 2000s, starting like that. They've been starting to change colors into blue because they want to do something a little bit mixed up after Disney saw the Walt Disney movie store. So yeah, and the Pinocchio thing we saw and blah 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 thing. So the drill. But it did, and this one's actually the same thing. This is from JXJ, and it says one of the greatest American films of all time. So yeah. But I will be reading some new ones that it says. Walt Disney's Emmy masterpiece Pinocchio is an experience millions when you wish upon a star and let you consent to be your greatest. Now to celebrate the 60th anniversary, timeless story will be Wooden Puppet and his kindness over a wooden big cricket. It's available for the new generation for a special edition release. Oh no, I got guns. Anyways, include special 60th anniversary edition, include a bonus features, include a bonus program, a rare behind the scenes look at how Walt Disney created the legendary masterpiece, which means it's the makers of Pinocchio. So yeah, this was the first time ever, and since this was Walt Disney masterpiece, they decided to do this again in 2000 and 1999 for release. So yeah, this was the second time, and this was the last time that Disney was gonna do this. So yeah. So yeah, Disney. Now it's finally time to go 2000s now. Now then, if you guys didn't notice, I did show you guys this one. You may know it's familiar. If you guys know this one, then click on the icon to see the Toy Story thing. But because of this, I'm going to tell you again since then. So basically, yes, this is a special edition, and for the first time ever, they do have this. Only in this. Including Bugs Life, they have the same thing. So I thought they have the Walt Disney Golden Classic thing. So I thought it's this one. So I've been thinking about it, and yeah, this was the kind of first time. And yeah, I'm not joking, this was the first time happening. Anyways, I did tell you guys again, but if you guys want to check out, click on the icon to see episode 1. That will take place before, so that was the story. So this one, special edition include behind the scenes. But if fans doesn't know, then I'll tell you. If you guys know, then just skip this one. I'll put a link description below. And you guys can skip this for, I'm gonna have to check and see what I'm gonna do. Anyways, so basically if you want to hear this, then it's fine. If not, then skip this part a little bit until we move on to the next one. After you just slide a little bit on the YouTube mouse, and then check and see if you have it. Anyways, let's get started. Basically, before that, Toy Story started go in 1995, and I do have the same name, so just don't get mad at me, comments. Anyways, this is a special edition, and it's the same thing for the Pinocchio, and include the behind the scenes of the makers of Toy Story. It was there. But did you know that there was another behind the scenes and they had the same thing on home video? But it's only for exclusive pack from the silver thing. And by the way, pretty soon in the future, I will be getting the behind the scenes of Disney's Land. And you know exactly how I'm going to be getting a brand new collection specials that I think you guys will love. And we'll do specials in the future. But for now, we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to search online, and I want to come up would it be, but in the future, yes. And I'm going to try to collect some special editions in the future. For now, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. But yeah. So, bonus features include a music video you got from me, the original soundtrack from Toy Story, and the special bonus program that makes us a Toy Story. And in 1999, also, Pixar created a brand new animated short film just like we did. Then in 2000, they decided an idea to do Pixar's animated short film. Some of them did come to Pixar's animated short film on video, some of them did not. They did have it on home video one time with Pixar's first collection, it's on there. Then they decided to do that. Oh, this. You see this blue line? That's the early 2000s. This whole new beginning. Anyways, so yeah. They are the same thing, but a little different. The logo has changed somehow. They are the same thing, but the logo has changed now. Somehow it's no longer the top, it's the bottom. It's just this small right here, and the logo is still the same. They are the same thing, except they are pixels. Also, this was the first time we've ever seen pixels. Also, we had that again, but it's a wall thing. So I thought this would be a good time to and I decided not to. Because I know this is the same emotion. Alright, now we move on to this one. So basically, I'm going to show you something now. Before that, I'm going to switch things up. Next one, I will show you guys something. It's another Walt Disney's classic, but this one, actually it's not Walt Disney's classic, but they have something you guys will never see. For the first time ever, Disney had changed the logo color. Walt Disney. No video, they changed the logo of top because this was also the final chapter in 1999. And this was the new millennium 2000. This was the first time on new home video release. And the Tarzan said, and also this is the same thing. But it's just, Tarzan is a spirit, new, and funniest crew. And this is actually another one based on there. Now, it does include special bonus features include falls out and trash the camp, a record scene with special guests, and exclusive scenes like new music videos, and a digital remaster, plus a sneak preview from Disney's Dinosaur King that I'm about to show you later after this. But yeah, so Tarzan, and it looks kind of same, they're in the same box ratio. Some of them will have black, some of them blue, so that's it. Looks kind of same, this was actually and basically, folks, look at this. Something's different. No Walt Disney home video. Because they changed things up now. They're starting to change. Yeah. Now, this one is actually the most beginning of Generation 5. To celebrate the new millennium and all this happening, Disney decided to bring back okay. No, we'll do this one and also that to put it back. Anyways. Like I was saying before, back in the day that I showed you guys, and I did show you, that I showed you the first home video, was Vacation, and you can get the one and now they have another one that is actually the new one. Say hello to Disney's, the final chapter, Vacation 2000. This was the first time ever, and this was the first time computers were full-length animated feature from Disney. And not joking, this is the IMAX version, and I watch it. Holy shit! And by the way, I was thinking about, I was blowing my mind. Not only features the return of Disney's classic animated there, Mickey's strengthening, but it features a new character that you need to wonder, Donald Duck. If you're a music fan, and for the first time ever, Disney introduced. Now, sadly enough, they don't have bonus features. But they did have a little sneak preview of the dinosaur thing to give us sneak preview of what it looks like. And that's why they gave us a little presentation of the Disney Plus. And when I think of this one, holy shit, I love this one. The music was so beautiful. I was almost crying. This is Mentation. This is now that was Mentation. Basically, it says graphics, thinking, spirit, entertainment, Robin's End. And guess what? For the first time ever, it says it includes a collection of book of art and musical of the trilogy of Mentation 2000. For the first time ever, they created Mentation 2000, and it's based on the true animation studies such as the Lion King, the presentation of Mentation 2000, and it says One Degree and the CBS radio says that is to make sure to catch viewers for all ages. And yes, this one is natural. The following feature is rated G and it's for mature audiences, but it's for all ages because this is for all of them. And I like it. I like it. And they say they have the same thing, yes, I'm surprised myself. But the Mentation 2000 was amazing. And look at this. Seems more likely than Disney video came back for a little bit before it was out of time. And basically this was going to happen because after this, Disney was trying to prepare to plan to change things. After this, they kept the Walt Disney Home Video until in 2002 or 1. Disney changed things up, and that's why I'm about to show you this last one. And there will become more things wrapped up before I show you a couple more things. So yeah. Mentation 2000 was actually the most entertaining thing, and I can't believe it. I freaking love it. Alright, the next one I got is Disney's Dinosaur Thing. And yes, I did watch it. It was kind of okay, but and also I'm gonna mention it's totally treat for kids and don't like. Wow. And this is actually a sci-fi's first adult movie. So the following feature also is really cool. Alright guys, forgot to I forgot to do this again. Sorry folks, and I'm gonna have to speed on it. 90 more minutes of my favorite Martian, 78 minutes. And you know I told you about the Pinocchio thing, so it's gonna take 88 minutes and 4 times. Oh, monsters, and that's actually stuff. So, with 88 minutes, 74 minutes, and last one is 80 minutes. And yeah, this is the dinosaur. So yeah, this was actually prepared plan. They still kept the Disney home videos for a little while before Disney started preparing to change things up. So yeah, basically, and yeah, as sad news is, I tried to search the best case somehow, but it's not good news, but give it a try. Give it a try, yes. Okay. Anyways, this is the dinosaur thing, and I told you the news back. They changed things up to make sure it looks perfect, because I guess you can't see the exciting from the two on top there, so I'm glad that's a smart decision. Yeah, right? Oh, now it fits finally. Basically, we have screwed up until now. Oh, I need to fix this again before after I move on, but this is not a good news. Give me a minute, guys. Oh, I'm gonna put it right here. That way, like that. Alright, the next thing I got is the 2 sequels to the next level. Disney decided that they were going to release a second sequel, and this one you may know from Disney's Tarzan and Jake. And if you guys didn't notice, not only this is part 2 of the animated movie, but there's something to tell you, this is actually Tarzan the animated series. For the first time around, they got the combined there with 5 episodes of Tarzan the animated series, and yes, sadly not being in the series, so I thought I could watch it. Now, this is the same thing. They had this one again, but then, yeah. But they do have this one, but the target then changed thing. And the Michael Zero from JXJ says, Journey to Jungle Fun for a whole family. Yeah, to include 5 episodes from Disney's Jungle at Disney's Park and the Anime series. And yeah, I didn't know this until now. But they include one bonus feature, and that's it. They include us speaking from Disney Channel's Dragon Show, Impossible, Tale the Judgment 2 Disney Channel series. So, this is the 2002 version. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there was some performance by Melja and many. And this was about 70 minutes. The 1999 Best Original Song movie by far still. It's still in it. Anyways, this next one I got is Disney's Cinderella 2 Dreams Come True. This is actually another Walt Disney second feature film, never released for the first time until now, in the 2000s. And coined, yeah, in 1998, Disney decided to give him another second feature film, and ever since, they've been making a couple more sequels, such as The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, Cinderella 2, and they wouldn't do more sequels until they cancel out some of them. Such as the Pinocchio one and there, and I'm glad they actually did those. So yeah, Disney, and yeah. Now they include special bonus features, including more include the movie Nemo Extinction. That's why I was saying that here. So yeah, basically guys, that's what we're kind of next. Kind of good. Yeah. Now, sadly enough, this is the end of the Walt Disney Home Video. They decided no longer to do this because they wanted to do something different. So, in 2001, they changed things up. And this is what I'm about to show you guys. Disney Home Entertainment. So, back in the day, in 1990s, Columbia Chart started calling it the Home Entertainment. So it's, let's do the same thing. So, in 2002, Disney decided to call it Walt Disney Home Entertainment, not Home Video. Some of them on home videos include smooth glasses. Yeah, 2 glasses. I'm not joking, and I'm about to show you 2 glasses to you right now. Yeah. So this one, I will tell you this. Some of them has no previews. Some of them will have previews in this program, but sadly enough, Class Movies is now no longer previews. Some of them will still have previews, but some of them will have previews. Yeah. Anyways, this is the first time ever in Walt Disney's Home Entertainment, and yeah, this is the first time. No bonus features, just feature presentation, and that's it. So, yeah, and for the first time ever, look at that. They changed the logo again. The logo has changed. They kept the same thing, but this time it's called Disney Home Entertainment. Yep. So, glad they do it. Oh yeah, and it's called Monkeys Go Home. This was actually a wonderful Disney animated movie, and also Disney Channel. Well, never heard of it. The next one is another Walt Disney classic, Kane and the Grizzlies. This was actually another Walt Disney picture. And this is actually another Walt Disney classic. People have been asking if they want more classic videos, so they finally delivered. So the first time ever on Disney TV and video, they decided to do more classic videos, but they call it Home Entertainment. That's why they're no longer doing it. They still have Walt Disney classics because they can select and choose it. As for the rest of the Disney family, they decided to release. Some of them never released the crap out before their official. Now, sadly enough, I will tell you this: there's no previews, there's no feature station. It's just a movie video. Yeah, I know it sucks. And yeah, I forgot to mention, this one's about 8-9 minutes, and this one's about 19 minutes. It's also a bit winding. That's why they're doing different. This was actually being close up because the hardware takes it home video. The next one I got is Disney's, oh yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. We're gonna wait this for a little bit, because I'll tell you why. You guys are not gonna believe me this. Actually, you're not gonna believe me this, but, yeah. Actually, hold on. Before we do Schoolhouse 1, let's just move on to this, and this, and then we'll move on to this 2 more. Oh, that's a good start, Anyways, let's start things off with Disney's special edition of Sleepy. I actually watched it, it's actually the same thing, but they include a music video. To celebrate the 60th anniversary, it's his tale of his all-time Disney movie. Special features include the fully remaster with all the soundtrack, that's right, remake soundtrack, all the music video from the Sleepy Beauty by Pop Song Star, plus a music video for it. Now, I actually watched it, I did see it. Now, this music video musical star includes Human. That's right. So, yeah, special part features include a little Disney princess stuff, whatever I've heard of, a music video, and a sneak preview of Disney's second feature film, Sleepy, Disney's, EDM music with the special edition, and there might be a third one. So, I did want to get the 2 more special editions, because it looks kind of like a decent job of the covers, which I like. I'm not joking, they always look like it. Now they said this is one, which means this is the first time ever. And yeah, the Disney Home Entertainment has changed again. This time it's just the logo. Yeah. Now I did see it, they actually did a good job in mastering this, and I'm glad they actually did it. And the whole video is kind of fresh and it's nice, so yeah. I'm giving it a little bit chill nice. Okay. Alright, the next one I got is Disney's Little Mermaid's Home. The next one I got is another Walt Disney Picture Presents. The first origin, Leroy and Stitch. And they did make the animated series from crossover, and I'm not surprised with that. And then they continue going on the series until they finally ended. So the Chicago Sun-Times, Roger Bennett said, funniest senses and the original. This was actually a original movie. And it said, alien might pop in and you might help you in love with Leroy Stitch. Original USA Today. All eligible, home roaming, and action. Oh. Now, it does. Alright guys, we are officially back. I'm very sorry about having to go. Turns out I actually forgot to pluck this. I forgot to do this again. I'm very sorry, everybody. Looks like, whoopsie daisy, that was a little slipped. Forgot to do this. I hope it doesn't happen again, but luckily enough, I do have a full battery, so we're gonna have to do this a little bit quickly before it doesn't screw it up again. As like I was saying before, Lilo & Stitch is the origin story still, and basically, they had featured 6 original Ellie's personal classics, including plus overall performance and the new version, Ellie and Smashing version Love. Yep, this was actually part of the movie, so this was a good choice. Alright, it's time to move on. This next one is another special edition, and I know thinking it's another blanket one now, so I'm gonna skip that. Nope, we're not gonna do this, so I'm almost bring this up. Yeah, I know this is confusing, guys, just give you guys a heads up. Anyways, so this next one is a little different, and you black fake thing. They use it to pretend. Sorry enough, they don't want to use the ink anymore. That's disappointing news. They had an idea to just do the same thing this time there, and they didn't surprisingly trick all of us. So, this is the Lion King special edition set. I was pretty shocked. I thought there was another Lion King one that I got, but sadly enough, it's a special edition. Now, it did include some special bonus features, including Disney Channel's Silver Light Stars, so I'm glad they actually did that. And you didn't know, after the Lion King movie, they air on Disney Channel's music video, give a little peek of this one, before they show us the full version, so I'm glad they have it. So yeah, I'm very sorry people, but yeah. Plus, at the end of the credits, I'll show you guys the image just to make sure we're all good. So yeah, another special edition. Alright, this next one I got is something I'm now happy about. And I actually did watch it after I went to college. It's Disney's, it's a special 30, oh not special, it's called 30th Anniversary Edition. Disney presents the best of Schoolhouse Rock. Include the top 25 songs voted by fans. That's right, everybody. Voted by fans. If you guys didn't know, what is Schoolhouse Rock? Basically, back in the 19th century, ABC aired the best show Disney Schoolhouse Rock until in 2000s they discontinued. So, for the final goodbye, they said these on home video called the best Schoolhouse Rock, and damn, I love that. They do have some include many more features, and it's generally what is your feature. And it features your favorite best of the Schoolhouse Rock, plus includes a DVD also they have. That's why I do like it. They actually did something beautiful. They actually did something good. Okay. Now it includes they features some classic songs from episodes of Schoolhouse Rock. Can't You Justin, I'm Just Bill, Lay, Great Adventures, Election Legends, Injuries, Lorenzo, Read, Magic Number, Injured, Music, Pieces, Thing, and Scully, Rattle, and many more. And it plus includes Buddy, a all-new song. That's right, features a music video plus new animations. Plus, another bonus features include a little something like that. So yeah, that's Schoolhouse Rock, and yeah, that's why I figured this is absolutely cool. Schoolhouse Rock actually was kind of cool, but here's kind of one problem here. They should are a little bit more whiter because somehow they didn't do it right. So yeah. Well, guys. That is all for home videos for now. And, yeah, this is gonna be a long time for this, but I'm glad we are wrapping up this one. Alright, guys, looks like I'm gonna have to wait for this part, so you guys gonna have to stay tuned to see another episode, part 2. Anyways, cue the, another screen. Well, guys, what do you guys think? Told you. So many home videos. I feel like I'm nuts. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap this up, okay? But we will be back for part 2 this afternoon. I will be posting this morning, so I hope you guys enjoy this wonderful day. If you can, smack this like button, comment down below, and hit a thumbs up for a brand new episode. Be back this afternoon because we will be doing a part 2! That's right, a part 2! Yes, that's right. Guess what, guys? I got you good. It's a little clickbait. We're doing a part 2 this afternoon, so stay tuned for a part 2. And tell them, folks, I'm going to put this back for this one. Alright? I'm going to have to do each by one. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you guys for part 2. We will continue the Walt Disney Home video in the next one, including some more stuff we'll include there. And then we'll wrap up for some mini stuff to wrap up. Okay? Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time, everybody. Later. Bye, guys. And now, excuse me, I gotta clean up this. God, this is gonna be heavy. Alright. I'm not sure there's so many home videos, but I feel like I'm gonna bet it's gonna fall down. I'm gonna have to try to be careful. Ugh. Okay, this is gonna be tough, so I better start off one by one. What are you guys looking at? It's time to go. Cue the black screen. Sorry. Cue the black screen. Alright, yeah, okay. Good. Alright, guys. Later, folks. See you for part 2. See you guys part 2. Later.